Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second game, USIU, United States International University, to take on Portfouad. I'm joined in commentary by John, who I called Joseph mistakenly. Apologies, good sir. Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
Yes, how's the mood in the camp? A strong showing yesterday. I mean, you did prove the goods. Some standout performances, back to front. We should expect more of the same from an experienced Portfouad side.
Yes, definitely. We hope to build on yesterday's win. Definitely it's going to be a difficult match given the experience and caliber of this Egyptian team, but we are well prepared for the game.
Well prepared they are. Plenty of confidence. I do look forward to this one. We'll keep it short. You have work to do, sir.
Believe so. I believe so. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. And we'll be joined shortly with the Egyptian and Portfouad counterpart. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Joined by Portfouad management here. Ahmed.
Good morning.
Good morning. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yes, how is the mood in the camp today? A very good showing in your second hit out yesterday for the team. I'm sure they're eager to march forward. You are leading on the log standings with 4 points, and in your group, what do you expect today?
For me, I expect this very strong game because yesterday we showed the Kenyan team. The performance very good week, also good match against the Ugandan team. Last year in the last competitive tournament, we had served under fourth position. We faced also a Kenyan team. We know that Kenyan team very good in hockey, and I hope so today is very good match, inshallah.
Yes, the Kenyan team did have a lively start yesterday. Won't be a pushover, but you'll be counting on your experience of the players. Many a national team player you have there.
For me now is the game in the pitch. Everything is now equal in the pitch, experience and the ego of this team, Kenyan team. I think everything is in the pitch now.
Yes, everything is left on the pitch. Full respect from Ahmed for Portfouad. Ladies and gentlemen, push-off to come at 10 o'clock live on the Africa Hockey page. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. I am Ben Muchedzi. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Jetzt please come line up. Please come line up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the stream brought to you on the Africa Hockey page, live, brought to you by Rising Stars. It is the second match of the day, day 3. It is Portfouad out of Egypt taking on United States International University in the yellow strip. Teams exchanging pleasantries to go through the Portfouad side. I'll take you. That's Fatala Ahmed, El Said Mohammed, El Said Mohammed, El Said Mohammed, Fatih, Tarek Mustafa, El Tantawi Mohammed, Ragab Mohammed, Mahmoud, Jersey 13, or Zamalek as he is fondly known, and Mohsen Ahmed, Essam Mohammed, Ahmed Reda, Gamal Ahmed, or Jimmy, as is popularly known, Saeed Ashraf, Al Saeed Ali, Adel Mohammed, Ali Walid, Mohammed Amr, and Magdi Mohammed, coached by Khalil Mustafa, and the technical or team manager is Al Saeed Ahmed. To take you through, I'm joined in commentary by Likon Hagada, a legend somewhat in hockey circles, in commentary booth here to take us through the ISIU team. Good morning, Likon.
Good morning, Ben. Just to take you through the team, we have Clifford Ian, Samuel Mbungwa, Wayne Chongonwi, Hilary Odiambo, Boris Katasi, Lawrence Makata, Sylvester Wanjala, Andrew Memo, Linton Nayombe, Dunston Wabwire, Joseph Baraka, Yamlek Machaira, Brian Ogenje, Samuel Silong, Robinson Omutekete, Brian Kipkori, Leslie Lespan, a goalkeeper, and then John Kabu. The coach for USIU, Kapuire Gerion.
Yes, and our umpires for the day are both Zimbabwean mates in Munashe Mashoko on the left, and umpire Honest Ndlovu sporting the Rasta. Nice hairdo is Mr. Honest Ndlovu. Both from Zimbabwe, both players as well, applying their trade in the umpiring circles. In the technical dugout, the scoring judge is Mr. Joshua Masawi Tsikabi out of Uganda, and timing judge Mr. Gavin Costas. Assistant or reserve umpire Susan Wangari Kahuto out of Kenya, and the amazing technical officer Tafadzwa Bruvi Makamure, who hails out of Zimbabwe. Shout out to Uganda counterpart Joshua Masawi Tsikabi. Uganda is proud to have you here as push-off is underway. Early possession for Portfouad. Jimmy on the ball here, who are in the white strip. Idris in jersey 2 here. Appealing for a short corner. It is the first short corner of the match for Portfouad. Early doors here, and we are about to witness the first opportunity to be taken by Jimmy. A bit of nostalgia for you, Likon. I mean, you're a man who's been there, done that, played on this grand stage of Africa Cup for Club Champs way back in 2014. What was your experience for that time that you had to play?
I think the most common phrase to use is baptism of fire. As we can see there, Portfouad trying to score there, now appealing for a stroke, and let's see what the umpire is going to give.
So they're just debating what happened there, because he was incited, and it is the correct call if you ask me, because it seemed the player did clear the ball, and because the player was on the ground, not dangerous at all. But, restart taken here. Pressure telling. So 25 takes the ball. That's Jimmy causing problems in the D. Jersey 19 combination there with Mohammed Amr. Talismanic goal scorer yesterday. I think the coaches are quite deliberate with what they're trying to achieve today. To have one of their most skilled players, or the pair of them up front, Likon.
That's true. It's true. I think just like I was saying, I remember Jimmy from 2014, and now this is 10 years of experience doing what he does best. So yes, we can see there during the short corner.
Drag flick by Zamalek, jersey 13, with the fist bump and high fives all around. It is an early break of the deadlock for Portfouad. I mean, absolute rocket.
It is just a beauty, Ben. It is just a beauty. Good to enjoy such hockey. Dominance from Portfouad, and also the execution. That drag was top tier drag. Right in the top corner there, keeper had nothing to do with it. Even the postman had nothing to do with it. But otherwise, this is good dominance from Portfouad.
Yes, dominance. They are looking to set early on. Intercepted in midfield here. Deflection! Hands on heads. But Portfouad do mean business. I mean, jersey 22. I did take you through the last couple of days. I mean, regarded as the best player in Egypt, nicknamed Iza. I mean, you don't want to give him space, Likon. I mean, most of these players, we had the privilege of playing against them 2014. I myself in 2011 as well for the Olympic qualifiers, but they haven't seemed to age a bit. Maybe they're eating a different brand of rice or something.
If only I had their diet, but if only I had their diet. That's all I can say.
Yes, good healthy living, as age is nothing but a number, as you were shown there by Mahmoud, or Zamalek, as he is known within his ranks. Also barking instructions, as you see, calling his players into shape, including his captain, Idris, jersey 2, in midfield. It is Idris and Iza, 2 and 22 combination, as the twin centre halves. Ball into the D, just outside of the D there, infringement. And the ball has to move 5. It has gone 5 as they recycle here. Diagonal overhead. That ball wasn't on. Lalu here in the videography booth, visibly not happy. I'm sure they've had this discussion behind the scenes, Likon, was it must ring a bell. Good skill and composure in midfield by Iza. Patient build-up by Portfouad. Zamalek onto Idris, the captain. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, some of the numbers aren't too visible because of the contrast of white and gold. But I'll do my best to pick up numbers, as I am begin to feel familiar with the names. Looks like some contact on the player in the D there. He is down on his haunches. Early analysis from you, Lee. How do you see things panning out here? Yesterday, United States International University had a very strong showing with a dominant display, but up against the more experienced Portfouad. What are your observations early on?
I think they just have to be clinical with their passes, because they're making so many unforced errors and they're rushing into tackles more. As we see there again, Portfouad winning another short corner there, just to maybe to contain or try to do something. I think they have to try and implement what Portfouad is doing. They are moving the ball well. Yet on the contrast, United States International University, they are trying to do more overhead bend instead of them passing the ball around, trusting the next player to do the right thing. So I believe if they just trust the next player, try the short passing game, and maybe tone down on the overheads. But I think it's their tactic. How do you see it, Ben?
Tactics it is, as the Portfouad side is bound to impart pressure. Zamalek with a return drag flick, same spot. Absolutely lethal and deadly. He is surely campaigning for that coveted player of the match title at the end, but wow.
Just consistency, Ben. Just doing the same thing throughout the day. Sometimes you don't have to do so much during practice. Just do the same thing throughout. Be perfect on it, and that is what we are seeing today. Perfection. That's a good drag flick.
Perfection, perfection, perfection. Through ball attempt. Wounded here. Is on the ball, jersey 22. Turning the defenders. 50-50. Ball onto Mohamed Amr. Back to Ashraf, jersey 20. Transfer of the ball to the other side. In right back, we have Ragab Mohammed in jersey 12 there. I'll try by all means, ladies and gentlemen, to pick the numbers as best as I can. The contrast of white on gold. Some of the players I know personally.
From experience.
From experience and having played them as well. And also between the matches, I've had time to sit down, have a chat with them. Very friendly. All the teams rather are very open to conversations. Yeah, there is life outside of hockey. You want to make friends. That's why we play tournament hockey.
I was about to ask if it was good experience, but now I've seen the friendships and all that good experience, Ben. But just to mention one or two things, it was good advantage from Mr. Mashoko, the umpire there, just allowing flow of the game. What we are here to see is just the flow of the game. We're here to see good skill. We're here to see good structured play. So him playing advantage there, it was good, although there was only 2 fouls, but good advantage played.
Yes, well gathered by Zamalek. Onto Ragab Mohammed. Midfield the good transition there. Is he 24? It was a stick tap, well picked by umpire Mashoks. Change of pace by Robson Tekete. Crossfield diagonal to the talismanic 14 Danstone Wabwire, who had an outstanding match yesterday, earning himself player of the match. Wabwire is one to watch out for, but the tactics, as you're saying, Likon, they just need to keep it on the ground to back themselves, trust that their brand of hockey can be or have the goods to take on Portfouad, as we saw from the performance of the School of Excellence, really bringing the game to the old-timers.
That's very true, Ben. Just as we have seen, that breakdown was from a good 1-2 play there. And then that diagonal across into the D was very, very good. It was just unfortunate for Wabwire, but otherwise that was good play.
Yes, Ashraf from Ragab. Ragab with the diagonal overhead. Excellent identification of space. Theatrical gather of the ball, forcing the unforced error. The coach won't be too pleased, but all the same, good identification of space from deep from Ragab Mohammed. Excellently gathered. Not 5. That's the rule. He immediately entered the space. Yeah. School of Excellence on the attack. Number 10, Shimmy. Here's a chance. He smothers it. It is cleared by the goalkeeper, who gives himself a pom-pom there. Hopefully I'll get a number on the goalkeeper. Not sure whether it's Magdi Mohammed or Mathala Ahmed in goals. Into the number 18 for School of Excellence. A slip ball should have gone left, but they have recovered. They had recovered Tekete. Swivel into the D. Goes shot towards goal. Warning signs here for the Portfouad defense, as through ball to Mohammed Amr. Amr on the ball, Swivel shoots towards goal. Keeper standing tall is Samuel Silong. Good transition there, Likon.
Good. Just coming from defending there, second penetration. As we see a quick restart there in the short corner won by Portfouad. But just like what you're saying, that was a good transition. Portfouad just considered a second penetration there, but now quickly transitions into attack, defense into attack. I think it was very good play. But also just to mention Teketi from United States International University, the one with the black headband. I think he's doing very well, Ben. He's causing a bit of problem for Portfouad, and I think he's the one with more second entries now for United States International University.
Yes, backing his skill, backing his ability to bring the fight to Portfouad. He's sure Mr. Wabwire as well, and co, including their number 18 track flick and a hat-trick opportunity for Zamalek, who apologizes, but I mean, he's in the groove, Likon. I mean, he's catching that drag flick right in the slot, but on that occasion, not quite finding the target. Ashraf hounded. Ashraf, jersey 20 here, scanning, popping it over to Iza, just eluded by the flight of the ball. But all the same, this side mean business. I like how they don't waste time in trying to push the ball into the right position. It's literally stop, start all the time. They catch you at that half second late or caught napping.
And they don't even have time to argue with the umpires. They are focused more on their play. And also it's them knowing where the next player will be, so that they are quick with those resets. As you can see there, good attempt from United States International, playing the ball on the ground. But now in that area, Ben, you'd rather play it safe. Let's play 100% hockey. There was a pass to the right there, but he opted otherwise. So that's where I think also they have to change. As you can see now, Portfouad, just playing their ball nicely, patience. I think you mentioned something about a patient build-up. That's what Portfouad is doing. And I think United States International can do the same.
Yes, they can definitely do the same. I mean, patient, using the full width and length of the field. It is a short corner. It does come off dangerously off the keeper for the Kenyans. Right? Yeah. Yes, the Kenyans. That is. More pressure being pounded by Portfouad, who are looking to stretch the lead to 3 goals. Two castles here. On the left, we have Captain Idris in jersey number 2. On the right, it goes to Captain with the drag. Brilliant save off the line. Pat on the back. He's gotten there. Well watched, young man. Ashraf sending it out wide. Checking back to good pressure there from number 10, Lawrence Makatsa. Forcing the error from Zamalek. The ball across, not in the right direction from Wabwire. Wabwire there just not quite picking the run of his teammate Makatsa in jersey 10. But all the same, good expansive hockey from both sides. The Kenyans just need to retain possession a bit, and a long trek forward here. Look at those long levers of the Egyptians. I mean, they just seem too in tune. Everything is well oiled. Lee.
I think that's very true, Ben. One thing I've noticed also from the United States international team, they have to improve their min-marking, because they are leaving players behind. And now with the quality and the skill that Portfouad has, they are able to pick that person who's behind, either with a long ball down the line or with a diagonal overhead. But otherwise, this is good tactics from Portfouad, and also it's good from United States. I think now the game is slightly open. They are now trying their best to put Portfouad under task. As you see, number 19 there taking a good reverse shot. That's good striker's instinct there. Sometimes you have to be stingy with the ball and then take a shot there.
Yeah, stingy is the name of the game. I mean, a striker myself, sometimes I choose not to pass deliberately because I just back myself to get it on target, at least work the keeper, as Jimmy on that occasion. Experience all round. I mean, as you see, Mohammed Amr in jersey 25 just asking his teammates to calm things down. I think, Likon, that looks like Baba Shami, as we called him, with the long levers across the field there. Just trotting back, just trying to get a number. Well, we called him Baba Shami 2014, didn't we?
Yes, and I think a stick size 40 is something he always has, a long stick.
Yes, jersey 23, Ali Waled, earned himself a nickname due to his defensive efforts in the 2014 edition. Captain Idris, change of direction, beating Makatsa. Looked like a backstick. Picked up, yes. Might be a card coming, but play on signaled. A good tackle and recovery from the Kenyans. Brian Ogenche. It is a card. He knew it. And Mashok's not letting it slide. One would think that with play on, you'd get away with it, but not on that occasion.
No, as we see Wayne with another overhead there. But now that overhead won't really work as much as it should, because like I said, these guys are experienced. They just know they have to stick with their man, and then they get the advantage. But again, it was good for United States trying to play out of the press from Portfouad, and then ending themselves a breakdown of play. As you can see, good composure at the back there to create space, just to eliminate a player. It's Portfouad on the attack.
Walid on the ball. Crash ball into the D. Couldn't quite pick up the target. The strikers' lead runs, they were just in the wrong direction of the ball, but all the same, dominant opening and account from Portfouad, surging into a 2-0 lead so far. And Lalu here, very animated up in the booth. USIU with all to do in the efforts of retaining themselves into this game. We'll be back after this very short break. Gents, the score is 2-0 to Portfouad. And USU with all to do virtually. Just trailing by 2-0. Not much in it, but dominant display of territory and possession from Portfouad as Ashraf in jersey 20 spreads it to this near side. That is Zamalek, a double goal scorer for this match. Idris, the captain, with the slider into the D. A chance here for Portfouad. Yes, he just took a swat at it but missed it. Contacted the keeper there. Good umpiring from Honest Ndlovu. Wabwire with a through ball attempt to Macharia, the captain, jersey 17. Crossfield ball. Oh, well watched there. Unlucky by Wayne Chongoni. Beautiful body swerve. He's still going. Shot towards the D, and it is Jimmy missing the target. Uncharacteristic of him, Likon. He's the one who's normally very deadly in front of goal.
You wouldn't want to give him a chance there, especially in that area there. He will punish you. But otherwise, this has been good resilience from United States International. I think they consider the 2 goals in the maybe first 5 minutes, and all the goals have been from short corners. So it shows a bit something about how they're defending. So it's good. And now we're seeing them having a higher press now compared to what they were doing in the first quarter. It's now good to see them trying to take the game to Portfouad.
Yes, it is into the defensive half. 50-50 call, one would say. It would always go the defender's way. You, Likon, as well, plying your trade, yes, as a player, but also as an umpire. That was the correct call, in your opinion?
That was the correct call. Defender was planted, striker was backing in, getting into the five of the defender. So good call from Honest there. But as you can see there now, a bit of structured play from United States International. Patience in the build-up, creating something. As you see them moving the ball from side to side. There's an opportunity for a baseline entry there, but another circle penetration. They should carry the ball into the circle more, or have a bit of more control as they are approaching the circle. But otherwise, this has been good play from United States International. I'm loving it, man.
Yes, Jimmy with the overhead, tracking onto Al-Talawi. Mohammed with the shot, creating the space for himself. The goal was gaping for him. Easy walk-in and target. Brilliant vision from Jimmy, jersey 19. Yes, Wabwire, excellent positional play. Yes, Menashe Mashoko here, just laying down the law. I mean, there's no need for afters when the whistle has gone. Just get on with it. So the transfer here for Al-Tawi. Twisting, turning. Jimmy is pickpocketed. Just delaying the pass here as Mtekete. Captain looks to the right to Wabwire. Gathers the ball. First touch, letting him down there. Intercept by Zamalek. Jersey 13 into midfield. Jimmy not collecting the ball there. Small lapse in concentration, uncharacteristic of Jimmy, who is on the ball. Reverse stick. Again, that is 3 mistakes from the experienced campaigner. What do you think is going on?
I just think he needs to just calm down a bit. Get back to what he does best. Keep the ball, look for a pass, take people on. Especially taking people on. I think that's his strength. But just to mention Captain Idris, I think he has been playing since 2004, Ben. I see here he has been in Athens, Greece with Egypt since 2004. As you can see there, his first shot from number 18. United States International. This is what I was telling you, Ben. Let them carry the ball into the D. There now you have a ball on your stick and you can have something, a shot, and work the goalkeeper. I would like to see them work the goalkeeper a bit more. I think there was one baseline entry there when the goalkeeper made a good save. I think it's now them getting into the game more. So let's see, let's hope for a better second half.
Yes, better transition, a better consistency in terms of ball retention, increased frequency of circle penetrations as we're seeing, and shots away. It's a collision of bodies, 50-50. Defender had rights to the ball. Transition and play here. Ashraf asking for the lead run there from Mohammed Al-Tawi. Mohammed Amr. Stick tap it is from Andrew Memo. Jimmy on the ball, back to Ashraf. Ashraf scans, looks to go aerial. Left foot pass. Mohammed with the deft touch at top D. Jimmy with the reversing shot. It is well saved by Samuel Silong in goals. Brilliant transition of attack into defense. Good heads-up play from Ashraf, identifying Mohammed Amr at top D, who just glides it into space with the deftest of touch, creating the room for Jimmy. Reversing shot saved by Silong. It does come off and a raised ball there into the body of the Portfouad player. The defender literally crawling on the ground there. Shades of 2014. Likon. Hashtag unobatane maoko.
Yeah, if you can't use your stick, yeah, use your hand. But hey, you can't do that. This is hockey. But otherwise, this has been good play. As we see the short corner being injected there.
Drag flicker, top D. Look to have come off the body. They are debating. Yes, it did look like it came off the defender's body there.
Just coming back to what you were saying, Ben, about Jimmy. You are having a player here who has 47 recorded caps for Egypt, 16 goals recorded. He just needs to calm down. He's a player who knows what he does. 8 tournaments for Egypt, an international player. So he just needs to calm down a bit more, find the passes and do the right thing. But otherwise, he's doing well. Let's see how the game ends for him.
Yes, a good morning to all our fans across the world tuned into the stream. The Kenyan outfit are down by 2-0. I do know, just trying to sift through the comments, we will have a Kenyan faithful tuned in to the live stream. Do leave a comment for us how you're seeing things, how your Chargers are faring in the match so far. I mean, umpire Mashoko signaling to be taken in the correct position. Ragab back on the field. This near side here. Diagonal ball with the through pass there. Creating space for it is first six tomahawk. Saved by the goalkeeper. Advantage played. Round the keeper. Flicks it. Wow. 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 The composure on the ball. Lee, I mean, leaves you wanting to drink some more, I'm sure. Water, that is.
Like I said, we're here for hockey and we're seeing beautiful hockey here. Good advantage by the umpire to just let it go. Just seeing the Portfouad striker there sitting the keeper down and going around the goalkeeper there for a good finish. Nice, good composure in the circle. That's what you want. Nice and slow movement in the circle, knowing what you're going to do. Already the defender is under pressure, Ben. So there's no need for you as an attacker to rush with everything around. Be composed. As you can see, another build up there. Portfouad winning the foul just outside the circle from your foot there.
Yes, Mohammed Ashraf transition in play is very quick. The angles and runs that they do always create multiple options for targets for the midfielders. We will be distributing Ashraf with the one across. It is lifted. It's not his fault, really. I mean, 6s and 7s in defense at the minute due to that fast-paced, quick stick work. Deft touch from the Egyptian output of Portfouad.
What can the keeper do, Ben? He's paid to keep the ball out, and he tried his best there. Unfortunately, he just ricocheted from his own player. But otherwise, that was good save from the goalkeeper there. Good awareness in the circle. Both feet grounded. As the attacker's approaching or the boy in the circle, both feet are grounded from the goalkeeper to make a good save. I love this play there.
Yes, two Castles. Track flick save. Ashraf with the reversing shot towards the far post. It just was lifted though but good save by Mr. Silong in goals with that trusty right boot. Long lever looking like really stretching down to his right and kicking it away, as the goals seem to have moved.
And like we were saying, Ben, this United States national team has come back a bit better now. They are more resilient. No, I think they've conceded 3 or 4 for now short corners. None has been scored. Let's look at what happens in this one. As Portfouad makes a mistake, they look to recover. Good skill, good improvisation, good reverse goal. But wait, let's see. Oh, that's a very beautiful goal there. As we see Portfouad celebrating their first goal.
Yes, one would have called it either way. I mean, the first shot needs to hit the backboard, but all the same, it was somewhat of a push slash dink, over the keeper. It is allowed. Wasn't any force behind that, so can't be have deemed as a shot towards goal. But all the same, the score is 4-0. USIU with all to do, under immense pressure from this brilliant display of full-length hockey that we're seeing from Portfouad. I mean, the players are spread out all over the park, Likon. They're not congested.
They are using width and depth, Ben. That's good now, proper coaching and the highest level coaching. Using width and depth. Let's cover the whole field. Let's stretch the people out. Let's have open spaces. Let's open the passing lines. Now that allow you, like what they are doing, the Portfouad guys. Now they are opening the passing lines, and now they are having the good lead runs into those pockets of space that they've opened up. So now it checks the United States international structure now. What do? Do you go for main mark? Do you go for zonal? Because if you main mark, you're spread out, you're opening lines. If you do zonal, you're leaving people unmarked. So now it lives in 6s and 7s. But like what I'm saying now about United States International, as you can see there, I think they've stringed about 10, 15 passes there. Good patience, good build up. Now they've gained ground. Now let's see what they can do with it. They again, steady build up. Now that steady build up I want to see, Ben. Fortunately for them, they got a penalty corner for that. But it's now the patient build up I want to see, Ben.
Yes, the contrast in styles, when they do decide to play those short passes, they are opening up those gaps, but you analyze it perfectly. I mean, they're using the full length, depth and width of the field. You're caught in two minds: zonal marking or man-to-man. Either way, you're in 6s and 7s. I mean, it's difficult, but this is highest level of hockey IQ on display here. So interesting analysis. The coaches, players watching across the world, the school children here at St. John's College. Yes, they are in class, but drag flick attempt. It is a goal. Absolute raw power. Going straight through the keeper was Brian Ongenche, jersey 18. Points to the sky, thanking the gods. I mean, well done, the outfit from Kenya, pulling one back. It is 4-1.
If you don't buy the lottery ticket, Ben, you don't win. This is what they were just supposed to do. Play the short passes, trust in yourself, build up, get a cycle penetration, you get something. You get a penalty corner, you get a penalty stroke. Definitely you get something. And for them this time it paid off. Getting a short corner and then dragging the ball right above the keeper's head. I think that was also a good skill, good pinpoint. As we see a pass on the right side here, good. I think there's one down the line, a good one. Let's see what he does. Unfortunately, there's an error. But now this is a build-up we are trying to see from United States, and it's working, Ben.
Yes, just that transition from number 11 in contrast to the Egyptians. That is Sylvester Wanjala. The first touch is important. It eliminates the completion of the next pass. How you control the ball, open stance, killing the ball that we're seeing from both Egyptian outfits. I mean, their first touch is absolutely lethal. It just takes them and positions the ball in a way to get the next pass away. So instead of it being 3 seconds on the ball, it's literally a second or less. So something to very technical. Shot at top D. Absolutely rockets it. Does jersey 22, Mr. Izza. The lime green boots. That was too good. I mean, raw power straight through the goalkeeper. Too hot to handle.
Nothing wrong there, Ben. Not to take away anything from that good shot from the striker. But there as a goalkeeper, you opted to play it away other than deflecting it just out. The ball had good pace in it. It was well hit. Good technique there. He was just supposed to guide it away from the goals. As we saw there, United States trying to take Portfouad on. Portfouad on the attack.
It's an interesting fact as the Kenyans pull up on attack in advantage here. Into the D, nobody home for it's a defty touch from Accc there. But interesting fact I've just learned here from number 22, the last goal scorer, Adel Mohammed, popularly known as Izza. He actually plays in Europe at a French club, Likon. I mean, pure class. He is Egyptian's top player, bound to be plying his trade at the toppest level, highest level in hockey circles around the world.
I always believe if you travel, you have to learn something. And now him being a well-traveled player like that, definitely he learned something, and he's now showing it off. He's just doing what he has learned throughout the years with maturity in hockey and also him traveling around. He's quite a good player, a handful. I think I'll have problems there handling. I won't say I will even try, but hey, it will be a problem. As you see there, a good drag flick right from off the stick there. Good defense by United States International. As they do their best, good defense there from United States. That is resilience in short, Ben.
Yes, resilient and standing tall. Hard running, determined running at short corner time. Looks to be going out there from that overhead off the bat. That is picked up in the corner. Baseline. Well washed by Mr. Silong, rather. Good skills in midfield as a Kenyan outfit charge forward. Wabwire on the ball here. Wabwire, shimmy left, shimmy right. Good recovering from Ashraf, jersey 20. Wabwire still on the ball. Nice nutmeg through his own legs, causing the foul there. But good stick work from Mr. Dunstone. Wabwire, jersey 14. Kenyan still on the charge, falling over. Sends it across. Here's a chance. Taking too long to pull the trigger. Through ball to 17. Rahmed Reda finds Mohsen Ahmed, pipped by Chongoni. A wry glare at umpire Mashoko, but he knew what he was doing there. I mean, we like to get away with it sometimes, but not against the likes of Mashoko.
It was just a slight touch, or it was just a slight touch on the foot. As we see there, the Egyptians complaining for a foot there. Let's see what the umpire will do here. Rightfully, the umpire reverses his decision to a short corner there. It was a lifted ball of United States international stick right into the midriff of the Portfouad player. So I think it was a rightful call. Before I was in the D, short corner it gives, Ben.
Yes, short corner time as talisman 22 is on this near castle on the left-hand side. Can we see some trickery at least at short corner time? They've been quite direct, but not trying anything fancy because it's working. It does go to the right-hand castle. It is a foot and retake from number 12. That is Ragab Mohammed.
I think they have to do something else now, Ben, because this this United States international team is now resilient. It's now defending this. So we need to see a bit of improvisation from Portfouad there.
Slip ball, trying to find wall save by stick save. It's so long.
Right, exactly what we asked for. A slip. Unfortunately, it wasn't well taken.
Yes, multiple appeals though. Umpire Ndlovu was just obliging to the appeals rather. I mean, they have themselves to blame, the Kenyan outfit. I mean, if they didn't appeal, they would have played on quickly. Lifted ball there from Jimmy. But it is proving to become exciting as the crowd begins to fill up here on a very warm Monday morning at the St. John's Astro with just a couple of seconds to go to the halftime break. It is Portfouad of Egypt leading by a commanding 5-0 over United States International University. The Kenyans with all to do in the second half. We'll be back after this halftime break. Ladies and gentlemen, please do stay tuned.
Absolutely. Obviously, you guys have had lots of success at this tournament. Do you think you're one of the top sides that could possibly go on to win this tournament?
Yes. We are 100% sure. We came here to win the tournament, so we are going to do that.
All right. And how are the ladies feeling in camp? Looking forward to the rest of the tournament after a good start? Are we confident, or are you still sizing out your opponents?
No. We have all the confidence. We started playing this club championships way back years, and we have everything it takes to get the trophy. You know that we have have the trophy for 5 times now, and we are looking forward for the 6th time, which we will take it today.
Strong match. I think it's a real final between us and Sharqiyya. We disappointed because of the result, because we are winning at least at last 16 seconds. But everything is okay now, and we have today matches with the Namibian team. We hope that today the gains are winning and they compete to final competition of this tournament. First of all, I want give thank and appreciation for Zimbabwean Association and African Association also. Very good organization, and the organizer are very good, and also media is very good. And I hope inshallah in the final reaches the final match inshallah.
Owito, jersey 7.
Yeah, it's because we are one of the same pace, so we are the one holding the midfield, so that's our work to do.
Yes, and the work you did do very well. It started off pretty well. I mean, capitalizing maybe on some lapses of concentration from your opponents, but you surged ahead, 3 goals to the good. They gave you a good fight towards the end.
Yeah, they are really, we realized that they are really fitter than us, and at least we contained them because according to what people say, they were the best team in this country. So we did our best to win early so that when we are tired, at least we can contain them.
Yes, sir.
Sijabulile ukubana siya ku Accc njalo ama-players ethu ama-spirits abo high and silethemba lokubana sizadlala kuhle ku-Accc njalo silethemba lokubana ama-result azasifavor ukubana sihambe ku-final.
Look, we are representing Maribiland as coming from this region, but I think we're also there representing Zimbabwe as a whole. And so we just would call on anyone from any part of the country to say, come support us at St. John's, the way we are playing. And not just us, I mean, there's Hippo as well, even though, yes, they are a competitor at this level, but they're also representing our country. And we have good camaraderie between the two clubs. And so, yeah, we would appreciate any support that comes our way.
I'm playing in Portfouad hockey team. Just we came here to African Cup for Club Champions. I like all the times we are preparing well, training well, and we came here to get the champions. We came here because we are champions of the Egyptian League. And this is the first time, second time for us to join this tournament. And we hope that we win. First of all, I want to thank the Zimbabwe Hockey Federation because I think the field is very well, organized very well. And every time we come back to Egypt, we tell about our friends. All things is good about this journey.
It's always really good to have stuff on home soil. Pretty pumped, the ladies are pretty pumped to have it back home. And I'm sure with home support, we should be able to give people a good show.
Oh, we're super excited. I mean, for our team, we've qualified quite a number of times, but just hadn't had the funds to be able to travel to other African countries. So just the fact that we're hosting it it's excitement and just, yeah, purely, it's just purely excitement.
This is a big opportunity for Hippo, both men's and women's. I think for all the teams in Zimbabwe. It's such a big opportunity, a big stage for all the teams because hosting such a big tournament means a lot for everyone.
Sing as much as you can, allow us to do the playing, and hopefully, we can't control results, but we're looking forward for the best.
Gentlemen, to the second half of the second game of day 3. Likon, it is Portfouad taking on United States International University. Very calm, one would say, dugouts, but USIU with all to do in the second half as they trail about 4 goals. 5-1 is the score. What can we look forward to from their side? What are you expecting them to do for them to do better for themselves? Get a grip on this game.
I think second quarter was much better comparing to the first quarter. USI were now passing a bit more. They were also having good counter-attacks or just quick transitions. I think we mentioned more of Portfouad transitions, but now I think USIU, they were now having also more transitions, changing that defense into counter-attacks, quick plays, being skillful, taking Portfouad on more. Also, they had a lot of running when they were defending. Without the ball, they were running a lot, trying to close down spaces, now forcing Portfouad to make so many errors. So I wish for them to continue with that and see how it goes. I think it was 3-0 first quarter, and then second quarter was 2-1. Or maybe it was 2-0 first quarter and 3-1 in the second quarter. But now them getting that one goal says a lot for their determination. I think also they had more second penetration second quarter. So I'd like to see them doing that a bit more.
Yes, as action gets underway. Quick heads up thinking from Obwire, jersey 14. USIU on the attack here. Watched closely by Zamalek. Mahmoud. Sent into the D, and the crash ball intercepted. Into Jimmy, scanning. Possession, reverse stick under the arm ball. Back to Jimmy in midfield. Through to the base there. Just needed to keep it on the ground on that occasion.
This is what I want to see, Ben. USI trying to play out of the press, not just chucking the ball all over. Play out of the press. Trust in yourself. Trust in your abilities. You definitely get something. As you can see, they're trying to make some short passes there. That was good quick start, restart there. Fortunately, the umpire was not happy with the position or how it was taken.
It's Ashraf on the ball here. Crash ball into the D. Needed to go across the keeper, but not quite getting his bearings right. Attempted overhead. Obwire mops up for USIU. Champwong, looks like. Apologies, not him. Makatsa. Excellent lead run. Shot towards goal. Flashes across the goals there. The keeper had no chance, Likon. That just needed to be a couple of degrees to the right. Would have snuck in the far left-hand post.
Very, very true, Ben. Maybe the keeper knew it was going wide. Maybe, who knows? But otherwise, that was a good shot. I think if you could have just, adjusted his bearings just a bit. But again, just coming from a round of play where they were making good short passes, trusting the next player, giving the ball to the next player. So I think they have to do that a bit more. As we see that long ball tag now, Portfouad continuing with their trend from the first quarter there, playing with width and depth, opening the passing lines to get that long pass. Yes. I believe if the long pass is there, that's the first pass to give. Give the strikers the ball, let them work the goalkeeper, let them put the defenders under task. As we see there with the second penetration, good defense, nothing they play on.
It's intercepted with under pressure is Ragab Mohammed onto Ashraf in midfield. Checks, scans, sends it through to Jimmy with the dummy. Onto Mohammed Amr. Spotting the ball. That's Clifford Ian with the left-handed grip, similar to a good mate of yours, Justin Stoddart. You've had many the encounter with him, some good, some bad. A tricky customer to play each time, I'm sure.
Tricky indeed, Ben. You don't know which way he's going. Is he going to the left side? Is he going to the right side? Just because of that unorthodox way of handling the hockey sticks. But for them, that's the right way to do it. And it's normal, and they are very comfortable there. As we're seeing the USI trying very much. I think they just have to keep it simple. Playing forehand to forehand. They're trying a bit more. As you see the card being put out.
Pleading his innocence. But umpire Mashoko not having it. That's a pity for Samuel Mbugua. Great ball retention there on Wabwire, uncharacteristic of him. Oof, turned inside out by Iza, the talisman. Onto Ashraf, back to Ashraf, looking for the 1-2, failed to gather it. It is a short corner. Jimmy always looking for that one. He's very difficult to dribble. I mean, his stick work is sublime.
I think the umpire was a bit, what can I say, a bit lenient. I think there was a slight backstick to give it for the first time, but the umpire just smiled and then allowed play to go, because really it didn't, affect play that much. So I think it was also the right call. Let's just play on. It's just slight. It didn't disadvantage anyone, nor did anyone get an advantage from it. But again, after that, they got this PC from the foot. As we see, the two castles again. Let's see what happens. Is it a drag flick? Is it an improvisation? Is this, as we see, then unforced error there? I think the ball was bouncing, so it's unfortunate on the pusher. Ooh, good save.
Well done, Wayne. It's a deftest touch from Jimmy. Not sure what the call is.
There was a foot, but now I think they're just adjusting the post. As you see the Seko baseline entry there, those can be difficult to mark there, because at times you have to step outside the field to make that tackle. So now if you're not that comfortable stepping out of the field, it becomes a problem. But now, not for these guys at this level. They know what they're supposed to do, because also you need to hide your feet away so that you don't consider the short corner there. As you see there, number 8 from Portfouad with so much space. I don't know why USI are staying in the D, inviting pressure to them.
Maybe through instructions from the coach. Well defended from Colin Ian there. They're playing a very compact style, shape in defense, committing every player behind the ball, but doing themselves a disservice as they are trailing. I mean, why not just play a more expansive game, bring the game to Portfouad, as we saw in contrast the previous game, as well as that's the School of Excellence out of Namibia in their approach, not reverting to type or putting under pressure at all. I mean, so much forward to it. Is a short corner. Mohammed Amir receiving the attention, close attention of the defender there. The coach screaming why, but I think that was very evident for them to see. Short corner time here. Zamalek, jersey 13, and Captain Idris Looks like Izar on the right-hand castle, jersey 22. Zamalek in the orange boots in the left-hand castle. Zamalek with an opportunity for his hat-trick. Flick towards goal. The slider. Plenty of power there. Not quite the direction.
Raj, just off slightly there. I had the privilege to meet him over half-time. As you see there, good second penetration there. Unlucky from Jimmy there. I think the ball just left the stick a bit too early. If he had closed his stick a bit longer, keep the ball under control, that was a good spin. I don't think the goalkeeper had a chance there. But otherwise, that's a good attempt.
Yes, good attempt. Good attempt it was. El-Antawi Mohammed, jersey 9, putting in the work here. As we see Wabwire turn afterburners, circle penetration, send across here, diving effort from the goalkeeper, lifts it into the defender there, was coming across, pleading to his keeper that he had it covered. I don't think he did. Pressure, that's what pressure does. Good attacking play there from Mr. Danston Wabwire, jersey 14, running towards the D with conviction. And there's another goal-scoring opportunity. Will we see that man, Brian Ongeche, jersey 18, rifle another drag flick? He is the target. You betcha. Wabwire to stop. Ongeche saved by the goalkeeper this time. Was on target. Well, the goalkeeper up to the task this time round. Reverse ball there. Just coming off the stick, pleading his innocence. Is Mohsen Ahmed. Shot towards goal, just tops it and goes over the crossbar. From that effort, Lawrence Makatsa, jersey 10, has a go at himself. Not happy with the execution, but good effort from the USIU men of Kenya.
A good defense there from USI to complement that phase of attacking play. I think they listened to what I was saying, Ben. I need to see some transitions plays. I need to see them, being determined to get into the circle there. I think they are doing that now. Yeah, and it paid them off with a penalty corner there. Fortunately, it was a good save from the goalkeeper there. Again, as we see USA on attack there.
Wabwire with excellent skills, charging towards the D. Wabwire with the reverse stick shot. Frustrated are his teammates, but he did all the work to get past the defender here. That is number 23, Ali Walid. But not quite getting it correct. Sent across to Zamalek. Love the width of this Egyptian side. Playing a back three sometimes a back two. They slowly creep up the line. Diagonal ball, skip by Jimmy. Good idea from Ragab Mohammed. Orange boots. I like to get a pair like that, Likon. They look shiny.
Especially under this nice Zimbabwean sun. I think good second penetration there. Good defense, in fact, from USI. Good defense. Fortunately, quick restart has been stopped due to minor injury there. Hope the guy is okay.
Just catching a stray stick on the follow through there. No malice at all. Pure mistake. He's quite animated, is Jimmy. Just peeking underneath his shin pad. Yeah, is a painful one to take, but going through the paces, he'll be fine, I'm sure. is shrugging off the ball there. Good movement. It will be a short corner advantage being played. Decides otherwise, does Menashe Mashoko. Play on, signaled. Opwire with the baseline run. Makatse with the ball across. It does come off the foot of the diving efforts. Yes, the bench down here screaming as if they made things happen, but hey, just unlucky. Good effort from the Kenyans as they're throwing everything at Portfouad.
Good job.
Yes, Ogenche receiving instructions from the coach on this near side. Zamalek is the ball to the left, fake back to Ashraf. Ashraf back to captain Idris, back to Ashraf. Just drawing the defense out there are the Egyptians. Reverse ball, finding the target. It is a foot in midfield. Jersey 14 there, that was Mohsen Ahmed, who is trotting. Looks like he wants to be subbed off, rather receiving instructions. Champwong.
Ben, everything good about GSI, especially in attack, is come through this left-hand side where Wabwire is, and it's of note that Wabwire has 32 international caps. These include hockey fives, and these includes 11-a-side hockey. So this is now what experience brings you. I think he's showing his experience here, taking defenders on, not being afraid. Also that instinct from hockey fives, where the game is really explosive and you really have to take people on, because it's more of one-on-one type of match where you really have to do your own. So I'm happy to see him applying everything he learned in all those formats of hockey, and him doing service also to his nation of Kenya.
It's Mohammed Amr. The ball here, good peel around from substitute Al Said Mohammed, number 4. Advantage played here. Once the top D. Attention. It is a short corner. Yes, just a clash of sticks. A timely clash of sticks for Portfouad. Advantage to them. It is another short corner opportunity for them to extend their lead, and this the third chaka. Ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes here we have the Hippo Valley ladies will be taking on Ghana Revenue Authority, the defending champions, 5th time running, looking to make it 6 and to bring joy to their general back home in Ghana, as is lined up at top D. Izza with the drag flick. Fortunately, too much flight on that attempt there. But this Ghanaian outfit behind me, led by the likes of Vivian Nakur, Elizabeth Opoku, who's the captain. I mean, they are just lethal, Likon. It will be a tricky one. Hippo will give it their all after a disappointing result last night, but I do expect a resurgent performance. But in contrast of both camps, one look very relaxed, the other finally poised to deliver the goods today, I'm sure. Cracking shot towards goal. Intercept here in midfield, well saved by so long, the goalkeeper. Conservative he goes. Katsa flailing sticks, left, right and center. That's Mohammed Amir in the corner. Fortunate foot in the corner there, but good tenacity being shown by the Kenyans.
I think one of the things they also have to do is just control their tackling, man. They're throwing sticks a lot, and that's why they're getting more cards now, as you've seen, and also penalty corners in the circle there. So they have to be proper with their tackling, but also, as we see, another circle penetration there from Portfouad and good resilient defense. They've been trying these overheads from the back, and it hasn't been working, Ben. And I'll be happy to see them play out of the press. Let's have 1-2 plays. As we see the match coming to an over there, but I would like to see USA come into this last quarter playing out good 1-2s and having those good transitions. I think they managed, to restrict Portfouad to maybe 1 goal or nothing this quarter.
Yes, I think it's just the solitary goal. Maybe none at all, actually. The score is 5-1. 1 quarter to go. 15 minutes it is. We'll be back after this very brief break. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
As we see USI in possession, trying to build up some momentum. Ben, as you were saying earlier on, you're talking about Ghana Revenue Authority taking the win to their general for the tournament. Won't you be happy to see a ZRP team, a Zimra team? I know we had one, I think an Air Force team that was in the club. Won't you be happy to see one play?
Yeah, I mean, interesting fact about the police, actually, they do get involved in multiple sporting disciplines, soccer, volleyball, etc. Guess the other one. Take a wild guess, Likon.
Rugby.
Not rugby. It is actually polo cross.
Serious?
They are esteemed riders of horses. I mean, the horse unit that we sometimes see in the streets, especially on the parades and the like. Good save from Serlong, the goalkeeper. Chance here for Wazir. Is rather skyrocketing it over the crossbar. But good applause downstairs. The more we advertise the game, the more we can get it out there. Courtesy and thank you to our national broadcaster, ZBC. I did see the last couple of days some personnel on site taking footage. Would like to see coverage of this being beamed on the main news. I mean, hockey is a sport impartial, based on ethnicity or anything. It's open to everyone. A lot of development happening behind the scenes in the likes of Mbare, Murewa, as far as Mutare, all over the country. There's an interest in this sport, technical as it is, but it is a sport all the same. Why must we all be soccer players? You know, I mean, soccer isn't as fun, if you ask me.
That's true, Ben. We always enjoy what we love the most. It is good to see USI continuing their resilience. Yet to see one or two transitions. I think there was one that resulted in a second entry there. So it's still good to see. It's USC, good pickup from Wabwire there, taking defenders on again. Good skills too. Sitting another defender down, keeping the ball there. Good running from him. Good attacking play there. Fortunate for them to get a penalty corner at the end, but that was good attacking play. Again, like what I said, Ben, everything coming down from the left side, everything coming from Wabwire, and showing his class, showing his maturity and also his experience there.
Yes, indeed, Wabwire pats on backs on his back from his teammates. He is the talisman, the experienced campaigner. Covers multiple disciplines, as you said, the fives, the indoor, and the field as well. He is at stick stop. Hopefully, Mr. Brian Ogenche will oblige with the drag flick. He does have a rocket on him. I'd like to see him go across the goalkeeper rather than the easier left-hand side. Ogenche with the flick. Goes to that bottom left-hand corner. Just wide. Nice touch on the line here. Good hard running. Wabwire with an excellent touch there. It's a little consistency being asked. I mean, played the ball deliberately after the whistle. We saw some cards fly yesterday. Genche on the ball. Killed dead out the sky. Good lead run and wall protected in the end there from jersey number 12. That is Andrew Memo, who sprints back into position.
I'm loving this position that USI has. They're enjoying more of the ball now. As we see another good diagonal there, but USI is enjoying more of the ball now and taking Portfouad on.
Yes, closely watched by Ragab Mohammed across the field there, but USIU throwing everything towards. Silky skills from Wabwire. I mean, very fast movement of the ball. Play on signaled. The crowd is baying for a short corner. I mean, no one has to second guess who the crowd is supporting.
Obvious Kenya, and I think they're the Kenyan ladies, the Kenyan team. Is it Lakers? Yeah, I think they're the Kenyan team there. But otherwise, for you to get such a following, you should be doing something good. And I think since the halftime, they have been doing well. No goal in the no goal in the third quarter, also as you've seen, I think that's now the third, or even if not second, maybe third short corner of the day.
Yes, sustained pressure that we're seeing there, resulting in numerous mistakes and multiple short corners, one after the other. One would say that Portfouad are somewhat on the back foot due to that up in intensity and tempo from the USIU, United States International University, out of Kenya. It is number 9 here, Boris Katasi, with the drag flick. Mr. Katasi saved through the diving effort from the goalkeeper. Counter-attack opportunity here, sent deep to jersey 17. That is Ahmed Reda. Reda into the circle, trying for that 1-2. It is a free hit out. Number 7, Chongomi with the aerial, trying to find a Teke. Black headband. Twisting, turning, recycling. Ongeche picked off, advantage played, through ball. We might see a card coming. Hopefully not. Yes, he let that one go. It is a foot.
They are tackling, Ben. Yes, I should improve on their tackling. This will get you cards and make you lose a match where maybe you were supposed to win.
Yes, will always kill momentum. So they're appealing for a foot there, not picked up by the umpires. On the attack again are the Egyptians. Heading across. It is a short corner. That firm stick tackle from Sylvester Wanjala. Illegal in the 25. Players approaching the circle. Only one result. Short corner. It is a chance for Mr. Zamalek. Mahmoud. For a hat-trick, Likon. Orange boots, he definitely wants it. You saw the way he trusted forward with authority. Say, hey guys, I'm having it today. A chance at glory, a chance at claiming that Player of the Match award. He's had a well-rounded performance.
He's been looking for it, Ben, and let's see if he's getting it now. But also, I think Wabwire is now rivaling him. But let's go and see as he drags. Good save from the goalkeeper, it's down. No short corner there. Good resilient defending from USI, Ben. I told you about their resilience, Ben. And I'm loving this.
Yes, unlucky, my good mate Zamalek there. But very bubbly character he is. But, not 5. Correct call, not 5. Just encroached in the playing zone there before full control was attained. As you hear the applause, the substitution, Ashraf on the ball. And to Bashami, jersey 23.
But just to ask you, Ben, who do you think will be the man of the match, Wabwire or Zamalek? Or maybe you have another one?
Now, Mr. Dunstone Wabwire has been a standout for his side, undoubtedly, with all the efforts that he's done, inclusive of Mr. number 18 there. That is Brian Ongenche, who did score that mean drag flick. But all the same, the side which is leading and winning the contest thus far. And that man was just raising a stick. Bright orange boots. Pure class where it mattered to get his side. He is on the ball right now. He would be my choice for player of the match for a very well-rounded, mature performance. That is Mr. Mahmoud, or Zamalek, as he is popularly known within the ranks.
I think his 2 goals also came at the right time. I think they were the first 2 goals just to take off the pressure from his team. So that was a key moment again. As you see there, good second entry, given time, takes a shot, another one. Just failed to pick a spot, Ben. I know you would you have done better, Ben? Remember you're running.
You know this, Likon. I mean, I'm not a top goal scorer by fluke or anything. I know my way into the goals or to the goals. He did the right thing, shooting across the goalkeeper, aiming for that far left-hand post. Ticked all the boxes. Just a couple of degrees to the other side. Maybe rushed his motion a bit. It's important to just get your feet round the line of the ball, in the line with your left foot or your left heel. Step through, head down and follow through. You'll bury it, and maybe he can also become top goal scorer of this tournament.
You never know. Good skill there just to keep the ball in play. But again, USI resilient. Compact at the back, like you said, closing down spaces, Ben. They are now compact at the back. They're trying to close down the spaces. They don't want to give to open those passing lines, which is now forcing Portfouad to have those crash balls. And also it's now hoping for a transition there. Another attack on the left side. Unfortunately too far, just too far for him to get to the ball. But otherwise, that's good determination. That's what I said I want to see, Ben. I want to see them running a bit more, be determined a bit more. Press the... that's a good praise from Wabwire there. Unorthodox, but hey, as long as you stop the ball from going forward.
Yes, that's true. Acrobatic and unorthodox from Wabwire. Good distribution in midfield here to Bashami. As well on the ball. nutmeg himself to dribble his opposite there. Well marshaled in the end, but the skills of these Egyptians, the wrist work, the bodily swerves, as we see the talismanic Ashraf being subbed off for the captain Idris, jersey 2. An authoritative march on the field, experienced campaigner. I mean, just the skill level of these Egyptians, they are exposed to that higher level of play. It's just too good. He knows it. Green card to Mr. Robinson Omutekete. Down to 10 men for at least 2 minutes. Zamalek. Shot towards goal. It is a long corner. Falling and
Definitely you feel that one, but hand is part of the stick, so let's play on. Unfortunately injured, but hey, hand is part of the stick. Unfortunately for him, I think he's feeling that a bit too much, which is understandable.
Yes, Iza with the ball. Defender on all fours there. It is
fortunately for him, for field hockey, you're allowed to play on the ground, even on all fours. So there's nothing wrong. He was just too strong there, and the striker was backing into him.
Yes, unfortunate play going forward there for USIU. I'm joined in commentary, ladies and gentlemen, by a celebrity. I'm in the presence of greatness. The beautiful Tammy Moyo, ladies and gentlemen, live on our live stream here at St. John's Astro. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning. A very good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. A very good morning to you.
It's lovely to have you in the booth. Thank you for your time and coming to support. Looks like you're wearing a Hippo Valley jumper.
Team Zim all the way. I'm here to support my ladies. They've been killing it in the tournament so far, and I'm wishing them all the best today.
100%. Are you yourself involved in sports or anything like that? We do know you ply your trade in the music industry, but a fan all the same. I'm sure we'll be hearing your exquisite voice in the stands as you cheer on your teammates.
Yes, definitely. I'm an absolute lover of hockey. I played hockey at some point in my high school life. So it brings me nothing but pleasure and joy to see people who are passionate about the sport, passionate about the game coming together at such a level. And just to mention the ladies, I'm all about the ladies. I'm super proud of them. They put their heart and soul into this game, and why not make time on a Monday morning to come and support the Hippos. Team Zim all the way.
Team Zim all the way. And this coveted tournament, I mean, this is the 36th men and 27th women's edition of the Africa Cup for Club Champions, the pinnacle of it. And Zimbabwe doing incredibly well to have 2 teams on the men, or rather 4 teams from Bulawayo and Chiredzi managing to qualify to represent the nation. What does this mean for you, and a message to the girl child out there in pursuit of sport as a career option?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a product of somebody who believed in me at a very young age. Music is not the conventional career path that you take. So shout out to all the parents and all the guardians who've allowed their kids to pursue this very wonderful sport. There's so much for us to achieve in the sport. It's not just winning of the tournament, it's teaching us different things at different levels in life. Discipline, teamwork, preparing your mind, success, all of that is prepared. So I support every parent who's allowed their child to be here, every guardian who's allowed their child to be here. And for Zimbabwe, this is so special because we are hosting this edition of the Cup, which is exciting. And I know that our teams are going to do well because we have home advantage, man. We're on a home ground, home soil. Our ancestors are with us. Are with us, so this is going to be a good tournament, like you said. And at on the African level, I wish all the other teams the best, but definitely I'm rooting for Team Zimbabwe. Yeah.
Yes, rooting for Team Zimbabwe. She is brand Zimbabwe on display. I mean, we are currently hosting the Under-19 Cricket World Cup, and again, another continental, international tournament in hockey. The brand Zimbabwe for the world to see. It is, as our president says, open for business. And Zimbabwe is #1 tourist destination right now. You've had the privilege to travel around the country. I mean, everybody who's in and around Zim is the place to be, I'm sure.
Zim is the place to be, man. Like you said, like you heard, #1 tourist destination in the world right now. This place is beautiful. So much to see, so much to learn about our rich culture, our people, our music, our food, just how much we're good at what we do. And today is going to be a complete display of that. Like I said before, Team Zim is here to show up and show out, and Zim is the place to be this year, this 2026. So make sure, if you can make your way here, be here.
Yes, and a long tournament ahead. This is only day 3. It goes through to Saturday 31st. I do hope we see you again. Please bring your very big entourage of fans. I'm sure you will be rooting in the stands. Did you bring any equipment of sorts, of vuvuzela?
I've got a natural vuvuzela right here on my throat. I've got my voice. I'm going to be doing all the screaming for Team Zim today, supporting my own. Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Tammy Moyo joining us. Be sure to find her in the crowd. Get a photo with her. One for the gram, I'm sure. As, we wish you all the best, and thank you so much for gracing us.
Thank you for having me.
It's actually my first time in the company of a celebrity as yourself. But
wow. Thank you so much and all the best.
Thanks very much, Tammy. And we will see you around. Ladies and gentlemen, as we trickle towards the final whistle, it has finished here. 6 goals to 1. Portfouad over Usiu of Kenya. Commiserations to the Kenyan outfit. Man of the Match award coming soon. It will be coming to you shortly. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much.
Going.
All the best.
Yes, I have.
Oh, serious? Thank you. You need to go and check out the new one. Please.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The post-match interview here. I'm here with the player of the match, my good buddy. We've had many an encounter over the years. Mahmoud, popularly known as Zamalek. Congratulations, sir. That is your award. Your thoughts from after that complete performance from start to finish?
Alhamdulillah for this match. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, second match, okay. Thank you.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. As you heard, he's a man of few words, but determined on the field to deliver the goods. Congratulations to Portfouad. Mahmoud. Ladies and gentlemen, he is our player of the match. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the next match coming through, it would be Hippo Ladies taking on the defending champions, Ghana Revenue Authority. The hosts would like to do a number on the 5th time champions, and do stay tuned. Be sure, push-off coming at 12 o'clock. I am your host with the most, Ben Muchedzi, signing out. See you in a few.